you, but fall is my favorite season. I've been filming over the past couple days, just bringing you guys along for fall-esque things, fall fashion, shopping, hauls. Now today we're gonna be baking, and I just wanted to share it with you guys and kind of romanticize this season. I know a lot of people say that September is like their new year because that's when the school year technically starts. Fall really feels like a fresh start. It feels like I really get to reset and think of like what's going on, what's working, what isn't working, where I'm at with my goals for the year, what I want to be focusing on more, what I want to let go of. It really feels like a shedding, which is so accurate to the season and to like what's happening outside. This is definitely going to be a more fashion-esque vlog. I know a lot of my past vlogs have been more lifestyle focused, and while that's still going to be the case for this, I do think that I'm gonna just share more like fashion related things because I feel like that's just sort of where my channel's headed if you've been following along for a little while. On this TV right now we have the YouTube playlist for the fall. I really need to fix those wires, so please ignore that, but this is the playlist that I'm playing right now, and it's really low because I don't want to get copyrighted, but once I stop filming, this will be on a lot louder. We're also gonna light this candle. This is the Frosted Cranberry candle from Bath & Body Works. This is basically my favorite candle for the fall. I think it's technically a winter candle, but I love this for the colder months. I'm not a huge like spice smelling girl. I prefer something more sweet, a little bit more like clean and light. And this is just so perfect. This literally feels like fall to me because I always burn it every year. I picked up a new product from Sephora. It's the Charlotte Tilbury color corrector, and I got it in a color a little bit too light. I got it in fair when I should have gotten it in medium. But I will say, even though this is the wrong color, it is really impressive. I really do like it, and I think on a day-to-day basis, it could replace concealer, which is lovely. I feel like we're truly in fall. I don't know about you. I'm in like a cozy little knit sweater right now. It's like slightly chilly out. Tomorrow we're going fall shopping. I'm so excited. Little outfit of the day today. I'm wearing this little knit jumper sweater. Not me calling it a jumper like I'm from the UK. It's from Oakenford. I got it last year and I'm obsessed with it. It's so cozy. And then this knit little skirt. It looks like it's almost a perfect match, but it's not. And I got it thrifting many years ago. So comfy. I feel like I'm in pajamas. Quick little outfit change. This blue little tank top from Garage. This little skirt that I got, I think at Zara. This little thrifted blazer because I feel like it ties in well with my bag. And this is the new little bag from JWP. I got this from them recently. And then I'll wear my, I think my brown ballet flats or my brown sneakers from Puma. That's the look. Okay, let's go. So much for fall, am I right? I'm not like huge into decorating for fall. I like a very minimal amount of fall things because I feel like it looks a little like, what if I had this in my house? Or this? But like, what would I actually put in my house? Maybe this. This is kind of cute actually. Or this one. Or this one's really nice. Have you guys seen those videos of how the glass makers do this? It's so satisfying. I think for my desk, I'm gonna do this little lamp. Add some cuteness to it because my office space is looking kind of sad. I think this will fit in my office.
But there's cup holders and then there's USBs.
No, I'd fall asleep. I would work here and fall asleep. I kind of love it though.
It's actually.
Oh my gosh, there's a spider. There's a spider. Oh, I don't want to touch it actually. I changed my mind.
He would look amazing.
No, that gave me the heebie-jeebies so bad.
You wouldn't be. What about a cow? A cow is cute. Moo moo.
Moo moo.
Mickey Mouse.
What? It's a HomeSense employee.
This is unreal.
Naturally, I'm watching Gilmore Girls. It's the vibe. It just is. I've watched this show multiple times before, and I feel like I've never actually finished it. If you guys get to the end season, let me know if it's worth watching to the end, because maybe I'll actually finish it this time. Okay, let's get started.
You just left out of a movie theater. Everything cannot be on your desk, but your friend that's the one you can take a stab at. You're fine and lucky. But it's my vehicle. I'm doing it. I'm climbing out the window. Wait. I don't know what you resort to. I'm disguised. Yeah. She'd be so proud.
These smell so good. I wish you guys could smell this. I made about 12 cookies, and on the box it says that it makes 22. So I think I made them too big, but honestly, I don't really mind. These are the 6 here, and then there's 3 more in the oven just finishing up. And I'm so excited to try them. I'm gonna give them like a couple more minutes just so they cool down a little bit. They smell and look really, really good. I hope they taste good. I was worried that I melted the butter a little bit too much because I needed to like whip it, but I put it in the microwave to make it soft, and it came out a little bit more like liquidy than I would have liked. So hopefully that doesn't impact like the chewiness of the cookie. I'm not a professional baker, I really don't know how that stuff works, but that's my assumption of what would happen. Okay, let's try this cookie. I'm so excited. I think they're still warm. Looks pretty good. No, that's a good cookie. Wow. The edges are like crispy, but then the inside is so like chewy and yummy. I'm happy. I altered a few pairs of pants and I really want to show them to you guys because instead of buying new pieces, a lot of the times you just need to tweak the ones that you have. Also, I added these little sensor lights in my wardrobe. I got them from Amazon and I think they're meant to be mainly for a kitchen. You can adjust the brightness and I've set them up here because it was the way that best lit up the inside of the closet. This closet was very dark beforehand. I've had these jeans for like 2 years. They're the Levi's men's black jeans that I thrifted, I think like, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe. And they're really big because obviously they're men's. So on the waist, I feel like they fit perfectly because they give that like low-waisted, really like slouchy, cool, oversized look. But then on the legs, they're really, really long. I decided to finally just hem them. Then these pants are from the thrift as well. I think I got these probably a year ago. These were really, really, really long. Again, I don't know if these were men's or women's, but they're definitely too big for me. But I love the way they fit on my waist because they're very low-waisted and slouchy and just like cool. But again, stepping on the pants, I always had them safety pinned, so I've been meaning to hem them and I just haven't. I was adding a bunch of stuff on my Pinterest board and I kept saving baggy pants that were basically like these, and I was like, hey, I have them, I just need to alter them. I don't need to go buy a new pair. So very happy with this. The state of my home right now is kind of a disaster, but I really want to show a few home updates that I've made. I have a few thrifted pieces that I've picked up over the past few weeks. I've showed them on my Instagram and my TikTok, but I haven't showed them here. This little like magazine holder, I don't know if that's what it's meant to be for, but that's what I've converted it into. This new little stand here. And this is mainly for magazines, but I've used it for my albums, like my photo albums, and I just love the way it looks. I also got this thrifting recently. It's really nice. It stretches a lot. It's good. Yeah, oh my goodness, big stretch. I love the way this looks. I really needed something to kind of like centralize all of my coffee table things, like my remotes, my candle wick cutter, my journal, my pen, like just random things that I don't want like scattered. I want them to be in an organized mess. And so that's what this bowl is. And I feel like the color just fits perfectly with the rest of my home. And then on my dining room table, I have this new bowl right here. It's this gorgeous crystal. It is so heavy. Like this is a very, very good quality bowl, and it has like this beautiful gold, brass, whatever stand. I've used this kind of as my catch-all for my dining room table, specifically for filming equipment, because usually I have that scattered all over my house, and now I have this little bowl filled with all of it, and it looks reasonably cute. Like it's not perfect having all of this out, but it's functional and then made cute enough with the fact that it's in this gorgeous bowl. I just love this bowl so much. I'm obsessed. And then last but not least is in my kitchen. I picked up this planter, which was actually meant for, I just said planter, so it was meant for like plants, but I've used it for my utensil holder because the one that I had before was very just like Pinterest mom looking, whereas I feel like this is a little bit more like rustic, cool, and chic. I love the way that like there's a bit of like discoloration, like that is meant to be there. So I scrubbed the crap out of this, and now it has all of my cooking stuff, and I love it. I have not posted my Japan vlog. Editing it is just gonna take so long. There's like hours of footage, and I wasn't really talking during the vlog, so it's mainly gonna be like a montage. I basically want to post it for the memories so that I can look back at it, so that my grandma can watch it, because I told her I would edit and post that. I just have been putting out other videos that I feel more inspired to film and edit and put out right now, which is why we're here. So timeline's a little warped. I've had this idea for a leather jacket, and I've really been in the mood to design something, but every time I design something, I find myself sketching it out and then not actually like doing anything. I'll make little sketches and then I don't like sew it or hire a seamstress to sew it or like try and like actually bring it to life, and I really want to make it into something tangible. So we're gonna design a jacket together and eventually make it. Fingers crossed it goes well. Hopefully it like turns out the way that I want. My idea for this jacket is that it'll be a leather jacket that has a tie similar to the way that a bounded journal would. You know those like leather journals, I think they're called like traveler's journals, where they wrap around with the leather strap. I really love that idea, but in a leather jacket and kind of having like a double, what's that called? Double-breasted, is that what it is? No, double-breasted is this way. More of the one that like folds over. I don't know the actual term for that, but that's what I'm picturing in my head. I'm just gonna draw a few options and then we're gonna go to Fabricland and actually pick out the fabric. I'm so excited for this. Hopefully this is fun for you guys to like watch along too. Right now I'm just sort of getting some inspiration and looking at what already exists in the world in terms of leather jackets. And I think kind of what's in my brain is like a hybrid of a lot of them. I don't know, it's hard for me to like put on paper what exactly is in my mind. And so I'm thinking that something that goes a little bit longer. It doesn't have to be too form-fitting in the way that this is because it has that strap, which is what kind of gives it the waist. It's a very thin string, which I'm trying to imagine what that would look like on a body in comparison to the size of a journal. So I'm gonna play around with that. I'm also just gonna look around when we're at the fabric store and see sort of what I think is best. But this is so fun. I'm having so much fun right now. I feel like I don't necessarily want a zipper, and I styled this one with a zipper, and I don't really want buttons either. I kind of want it to just be overlapped fabric. I also am realizing that I think I'm gonna prefer doing sort of like draping rather than like measuring and properly doing like a pattern when I'm sewing. I feel like I'm gonna wanna put it on myself, put in the pins, and then just start sewing. I'm one, impatient, and two, lazy, I guess, maybe? I don't know. But I just don't really want to do it that way. I don't want to do it like perfectly or like by the book, like step by step. I think I kind of just want to play and see what comes of that. I'm rambling. We're gonna go to Fabricland right now because I want to go and play with some fabrics, see what's there. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT based off of some of these jackets, like the pictures of them, how much fabric I'll need. That way if I do want to buy a piece of fabric that I find, I know how much I'm looking for, like how many yards. And yeah, let's just go and get inspired and like actually touch some things in person. Fabricland doesn't sell genuine leather, they only sell fake leather. I realized I'm gonna have to go to like a high-end fabric store in order to get this. I also need to buy a specific needle. I called my Nana because she knows about sewing. So I also need to get a specific needle to be able to sew through leather. Good morning, I just woke up, got a little bit ready. I saw that recipe on TikTok. It's a salted maple vanilla matcha. That sounds delicious. We're gonna make that really quick before I start my day, and yeah. Well, I think I probably need heavy cream, and I don't have that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make a regular matcha. Okay, we'll try that again another day. I picked up the heavy cream yesterday, so let's try the matcha. So yummy. I'm actually thoroughly impressed. Today's work outfit consists of a little stretchy spandex top and then my black sweatpants. I've also been working with this blanket on my lap because I get kind of cold in here. Today is actually October 1st and it's the first day that I'm starting my 75 soft. I don't think I've ever actually done a 75 soft. I remember like writing down in my journal that I was going to start one and then never doing it. But this time I'm actually starting it. So if you want to see content on that, if you want to see like a full vlog of me going through all of the rules that I have, maybe taking you guys along for a day of like actually living in that routine and that lifestyle, let me know. It's such a perfect time to like reset and get back into a good routine, kind of like recalibrate, and that's what we're doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this little fall vlog, and if you want to see another sort of girly fashion vlog, let me know and I will definitely film another. Subscribe if you're new here because I would love to have you come along on this little journey on YouTube with me. See you in the next one.